Good morning. It's Monday, December 1st. Just finished up Thanksgiving. Hope everybody enjoyed theirs. I'm trying to get the videos all caught up this week. See how far that goes. I'm going to have some time tonight and tomorrow to get it done. So I was originally supposed to pick up about 65 miles from where I'm at now. I was supposed to pick up a load going to Missouri or Kansas. I don't remember which one it was. And it canceled. Apparently Kansas is having some type of weather that they couldn't receive the product right now. So it is what it is. I hate that when I start a video, I get all gung-ho, ready to talk, and then I just lose all my words and I can't get it out of me. We ended up booking another load that is semi-questionable. It's dispatched already. I did get a $300 truck order not used for the one that got canceled. The one that I'm on right now, she couldn't get a hold of the customer for the delivery, which is supposed to be a job site. So she was hesitant, she was adamant that she's going to get a hold of the person today, and that she was just going to go ahead and dispatch me on it. The load pays very well, still pays over $2,000, picking up in Tallmadge, Ohio, going over to Brewster, New York. Easy run. It'll basically be just coming across the 80 up 84, pretty much in the area where I grew up in. But it doesn't pick up until 7 o'clock tomorrow night, which is the downside. According to the dispatch, it paid like $4.30 a mile or something like that. It's basically, it comes down to, it's paying enough for me to Deadhead out to Ohio. Still keeping me above the $2 a mile with all miles. But we got 374 miles from where I'm at now, and I'm in Cortland. I'm taking the back roads over to Ithaca, and then we'll end up on 86, and we'll take that most of the way out. Then we end up dropping down there somewhere in the back roads, ending up coming out on 80, where I'll probably stay at either the Flying J or the big truck. No, it doesn't. Ah, shoot, I forgot the name of it. Truck World. I knew I'd think about it. I either stay at one or the other. And hopefully we can shoot over, pick up early. There's no tarping, so, and it's like a 4.5 hour trip loaded. So I'll get loaded and I'll shoot over there and we'll get somewhere for the night. And then we'll get it delivered the next morning. So that's what we got going on for right now. I'm gonna do some road footage here for this back road. A bunch of nice houses and stuff. Unfortunately, you won't see that one.
steam in a cab blast. Dispatch ringing my phone, got a hot one, moves fast. Big Billy at the truck stop, coffee in a paper cup. Low brim, had a drywall run, just vanished. Canceled, driver, that's it for them. Scroll the board on his screen, thumb snunked on that frost. High paying insulation panels, New York side tight turn, big cost. 450 a mile, I'll pivot for that. Run that number in my head while the wiper slap. From the on-ramp home to the job site gate. If the math looks right, I'll ride that rate, yeah. 450 a mile plus layover pay. Big Billy make a bad day, turn the other way. Snowbanks like concrete, loader tracks cut deep in blue. Foreman waves them through steel skeletons. Watch that corner, we just pulled that too. 38,000 on the deck, foam stack higher than his hood. Sliding past rebarring language, none of it's Sunday school good. He's counting it slow under fogged up glass. Deadhead eye, load it back, turn it all to cash. 450 a mile, I'll pivot for that. Run that number in my head while the wiper slap. From the on-ramp home to the job site gate. If the math looks right, I'll ride that rate, yeah. 450 a mile plus layover pay. Big Billy make a bad day, turn the other way. Break it down there and back, 400 straight, 4 times 450, that's 18 in the freight. Tarp counted 250 for the weight. Parked all night by the cones, they sweeten up the rate. Do that twice this week, that's rent and then some steak. $450 a mile, I'll pivot for that. Run that number in my head while the wiper slap. From the on-ramp climb to the job site gate. If the math looks right, I'll ride that rate, yeah. 450 a mile plus layover pay. Big Billy make a bad day, turn the other way. Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't remember where I left you guys off. I know I told you my load canceled. We ended up deadheading over here to Tallmadge, Ohio, which was quite a distance, almost 400 miles. I stayed at, actually I think I did mention that, and I stayed at the forgot it again. Hubbard, Ohio. The truck place in Hubbard. I was just talking about them black corners on that last steel load that I had that I brought over to Connecticut. This is where I got them from. Pretty funny. Anyhow, we're all loaded up already. I just gotta wait my turn to pull into this bay. Which, how places go, this is probably the best place I've ever been as far as tarping and strapping goes. Just doing it inside this building is, at night like this, you have plenty of light. Winter time, you got the coverage of the weather from the weather, especially like wind and water, and then you got
we'll move all these trucks up and we'll put you right here in this spot.
you got it. Tarping. They got the big overhead ladder there that I just showed you, and then they got the cable up top. Oh. Huh. It looks like they don't use that ladder anymore. I don't know. They have a, if you see up there, it looks like something you can hook your tarp to and then pull your tarp up the trailer. That's got to be a funky way to do it. 'Cause you'd have to pull the back tarp up, secure it, and then pull the front tarp up from the back and secure it. Because you sure as heck aren't going to pull the front tarp over top of the truck. So I'm going to get my strapping done and get ready to head out of here. This is ridiculous.
All right, Billy, when you come out, I'm going to need you to disconnect your airline for me.
All right, so we're all done. Oh, goodness. Getting out of here now. I was trying to figure out what would be a better way. I was kind of thinking 86 and 17, but 80, 81, 84 is the best way to go. It's 471 miles, 8 hours and 43 minutes. According to the thing, we're making $4.50, $4.59 a mile, 2142.05. Excuse me. What a pain in the ass. That's about the best way I could put that. Huge pain. Damn it, man. I can't really say that. No, I can't say that because
turn at the first right onto Southwest Avenue.
Let me be clear. The plastic edge protector corner things that I was talking about before, I use them. So I got another 24 to 26 edge protectors. I had two that went up and got stuck, and I wasn't trying to get them down. The other two, and then I put two more on. For this material, those edge protectors suck. had I not been cheap and was trying to get free edge protectors, I could have had my edge protectors up there done in 20 minutes and waiting on the guy in front of me to finish. Right now, as far as X-strap goes, I'll take you guys out and show you tomorrow morning, but right now I just have a horseshoe strap on, just creating a little tension. I have 4 positions and then a single in the back, where there's still room to put 2 more in the back of that. So there's no, there's not. One of those got to be longer than 8 feet long, or maybe they all are. I honestly took a quick look. I didn't pay no mind to it. Now that I'm thinking about it, because there's barely enough space on the back for. Well, there's enough room for me to walk, but it's maybe 4 feet. Quantity, gross weight, pieces, 2.5 inches thick, 48 inches wide, deep. Yeah, that makes more sense. 48 inches deep, and then 96 inches long, which is 8 foot. There's no other measurement. That don't make no dang sense. Eight times 6. Is 48. Whatever. We'll look at it again tomorrow. And if I have any problems with them corners, I'm pulling them down and I'm putting mine up. Either way, I will never do that again. I have more than enough of those corners now. It's just funny, all the ones that I already have came from this location. So if you ever want those 18 or so inch long black corners, this is the place to go for them. Again, we're in Tallmadge, Ohio, which is up near Cleveland. Alright, that's it. We'll see you in the morning. One more little tidbit about the load. It's 3,317 pounds. That's all I got to say about that. Alright, what's up guys? Last night we stayed in Brookville, Pennsylvania. Didn't go very far. It puts us like 128 miles or something like that, 130 miles. This morning, can't really zoom this out. This morning I went ahead and I switched out those edge protectors like I was talking about. I put all mine on there, and it's just so much better. And I threw this little X strap or half X strap, just to kind of help it. Looks like it's twisting a little bit, but it's sitting pretty enough for me. Ripped a little bit of the plastic off. And then the biggest problem is this piece of crap cover that they put on these front two. I'm guessing to help with some wind damage, but there's a lot of movement in that. I could try to throw on another strap, but I really don't think it's going to make much of a difference. So right now we're in Nescopec, PA. I never realized the name of this town. I know it's not very far from Bloomfield. Oh, Bloomsburg, PA. There's a Love's and an Onvo right here. Exit 242 off of 80. The town is spelled Nescopec. Nescopec. I guarantee I'm pronouncing it wrong, or how they want it pronounced. I've been here about half an hour now. Took Maisie for a walk, grabbed a Whopper and some onion rings. Then we're gonna get back on the road. 176 miles left to go, so we only got a couple hours left. I'm basically just gonna go up. We're gonna set at a rest area for the night. Get delivered in the morning, and then we're straight up to Messina from there. We'll pick up on Friday and get that delivered Monday evening. So we'll see you at the delivery tomorrow. Chocolate milk. Oh, that's good. All right, we made it to my apparently my favorite rest area. It's the last one in New York before we get into Connecticut. The trees look really bit of snow on them. A nice sunset going on here. And the phone, obviously, trying to fall out of my hands, of course. Anyway, we're here in East Fishkill, New York. And we're not very far from the delivery. I think when I looked at it earlier, it was like 11 miles. I debated on, staying at the, oh my gosh, staying at the TA in Montgomery, Maybrook, whatever you want to call it. But I decided against it. I got drinks here in the truck. I got water. And I ate about 2 o'clock. If I feel like I really need to eat something else after that, then I got some soup or something in the refrigerator or in the cabinet. Yeah, other than that, yeah, the GPS says 12 miles, so we'll knock that out real quick in the morning. They said 6:30 would be best because of the whole parking situation with the schools are still going. So I called the guy earlier and he said that we had to, yes, I still got pulled up. So here's where we're delivering. This is our location. We had to come up here to Fogging Town Road. And then he said over here by the tennis courts, there's a, construction entrance, which might not be visible on this map. Doesn't look like this road even has a street view. So try back here. Street view. Yeah, it has it. Why wasn't it? Okay. Whatever. So right about here. Oh, I turned the wrong way. So maybe we gotta come into this parking lot. That's got to be the construction entrance that he was referring to. So anyway, he said we're delivering back here somewhere behind this school. I don't know if it's a new building that they're putting in, but that's where I got to be in the morning. So we'll see how it goes. Today went off without a hitch pretty good. I seen you guys there when we were at the truck stop. That's when I got lunch. Or lunar. my lunch dinner. There was a couple tractor trailers in the median coming across 80 that were getting cleaned up, so there was a little bit of slowdown, lane closure, whatnot. Well, there was two in the median. One wasn't being touched. The other one they were working on. Somebody went down in the median and jackknifed. And then there was a box truck in the right lane. It looks like it had went off to the right and flipped over or something. Had like 55-gallon drums that were filled with liquid. They already had those pulled out and on the side of the road. It looked like they just flipped the truck back over and they had it in the right lane. Normal traffic coming through Scranton. That was it. Otherwise, it was a pretty uneventful day. We did 328 miles. Now there's also vending machines here, but I don't think I'll need any of that. So I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna play a video game on my tablet, and probably put together a video for tomorrow. Anyway, see you in the morning. Good morning. We're at our school. I guess they're putting on a new edition. It's too cold to be doing this stuff. There's our construction site. And our driveway in here is behind me. So hopefully I can back down this section here to get turned around. Fingers crossed. It's a fun one. Well, that's the skid that we had on the back. Alright, so I just got turned around. Now we're gonna head out of this nightmare. Or at least attempt to. Luckily everything's frozen right now, otherwise this truck and trailer would be a muddy mess. I know the four ways are freaking annoying, but I just want you guys to see what I came in, where I came in. Boy. Look at that freaking thing. That thing's huge. Okay. I'll have to splice that part together. Hopefully nobody comes down this road. My biggest complaint about coming here would be that there was no communication, no direction. I basically I sat out there by the road with the four ways on for a few minutes, and I was just like, well, that's the construction entrance, so I just pulled in blind. I drove down to that point where the construction is, or the excavator and stuff is right there. And then these two kids came down and told me where to head up to. Kids. like it was bring your son to work day. They weren't that young. They were really early 20s though. They just... It's funny, I used to be the young guy. There's a few of us out there, obviously, but I just remember everywhere I went, starting in trucking and stuff, I was always the youngest. Even before that, because I dropped out of high school and whatnot. Anyway, this is the part where we enter the road. This is where it gets a little tight. There was no cars in here earlier, but it's the student parking lot. Of course, it's upside down. So if it was full of cars, it'd probably be a little bit tighter, but it's mostly on my left side right now that it's tight. It's not horrible. If I had a longer truck, it might be. Well, it's hard to say. Anyway, that's it. This delivery is over, and even with deadheading all the way out to Ohio, I still made $2.26 a mile. This load paid really well. Plus, I'm getting another $150 on top of that. Because I couldn't deliver yesterday, I had to deliver today instead because of the snow. But the guys just said that they received loads yesterday, so, which is okay because I was happy to shut down the night before and do most of the driving yesterday. Well, we got an extra 150 out of it, so.
Turn at the first left onto Farm to Market Road.
What else? Give you our numbers real quick. We did $21.42 and 5 cents. It was 473 deadhead and 473 loaded. I don't recall, but I'd have to look. I don't think I ever had the exact same miles for both. So we had 946 altogether, 453 a mile loaded, 226 a mile for all miles, and then 50% deadhead. So it was 50-50. Which when you're making rates like that, I mean, I don't argue over deadhead. So now we got 354 miles up to Messina, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe.